Hi, I'm Paul Pasulka, Ivy Masters Learning Center and ivymasters.com. Today we're going to look at Test 5, Section 2, number 36, which reads, taking on the public interest, investigative journalism involves original, often long-form reporting on such topics as street crime, corporate wrongdoing, and political corruption. So this one's not as teachable as some of the other ones. It is a diction question. So if you're widely read, it's less likely you're going to have as much trouble with this, although this is a tough one. Let's look at answer choice A. If it says taking on the public interest, so taking on can mean a couple of different things. It could mean opposing, as in the New York Giants are taking on the New York Jets, rivaling or opposing. It's not like that here. An investigative journalist would take the public interest, see what the public is interested in, and then pursue that, investigate that, and find out some answers that the public would be interested in. So it's not taking on in that context. The other context, taking on, is closer. That would be, you might be taking on too many projects at work, so your days are too long and you don't have as much time to spend with your family as you'd like. That is closer to this context, but taking on a project is directly taking on that project. You are doing the work on that project. Taking on the public interest, it sounds like you're doing the work on the public interest, which not an exact fit. It is not the correct context. Answer choice A. The dictionary definition, the denotation for taking on in that context might fit, but its connotation, its context does not fit here. Actually, 36 is not A. This one we already said is D. Answer choice B, undertaken in the public interest. If it's undertaken in the public interest, then you're taking responsibility on behalf of the public interest. So in other words, the public is interested in something and you're like, hey, I'm an investigative journalist. I'm going to investigate that thing that the public is interested in. And that is how it's used here. If we say overtaking the public interest, so overtaking in its literal sense means to pass by, as in Dale Earnhardt Jr. Was overtaking Jeff Gordon in a NASCAR race or something like that, literally passing by. Overtaking the public interest does not fit that context either. And then if you were to say taking off from the public interest, it might sound like it could work, but again, the context doesn't fit. It sounds like you're leaving from a place of public interest. It would make sense that the starting point of the investigative journalist is to see what the public is interested in and to do their investigation from there. But again, it just does not fit the context. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You could share it with someone who has trouble with diction questions. If there's any question you'd like to see shot on any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, you can leave that in the comments as well. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day.